What?
Jesus Christ, yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, you know, it's part of the
Looks
game.
nice though, but sit, paw, good girl.
Oh, come on in.
Him dapping you up, I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would raise this one a tiny bit.
just a tiny bit.
Yeah, it looks like
It's always the issue. Am I good?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with my good friend David ShyKnock, and I'm super excited for this man. It's been a long time since 100 Thieves. I know a lot has been going on behind the scenes, and I think everyone tuning in is going to be in for a treat. But I just want to introduce myself first. I'm Carl Shaman, also known as NJ's Finest.
Best dancer in Jersey. He might not take
Wanna
that title,
be.
but anytime he's in a room, he's in the middle of the circle, the spotlight's on him no matter what.
Yeah, we share a bond on bot lane, but also New York clubs. So we have a special connection.
We're league gamers that actually go outside.
Yeah. There's a few of us, but you know we make it happen. So yeah, like I know 100 Thieves. That was really tough. What happened, and you were always like a loyal fan, not just of the team, but also the game. Like when it comes to like anything LCS related, I'm honestly just like, all right, let me see what's on ShyKnock's channel. Like you keep me informed. I mean, I don't need to like tell people who already know, but
Nah, I appreciate it.
so here's the thing. When did you make your decision?
Officially, like, deciding, it was about a week ago that I had a hunch. It was about 2 days ago that Emily and I sat down and officially had like the conversation of like, I've chosen, like I've got the idea in my mind, the feeling of it, all of it's there. I did need to reach out to somebody as a byproduct of reaching that decision,
Right.
as a courtesy to let them know. So that conversation had to be had, which was a little bit nerve-wracking. Come here. But that was, it was all part of the process, and honestly, it's been a long time.
Right.
It feels like I know from the outside in, people have been asking for a bit, but the reality is, like, for every hour that it's felt for everybody else, it's felt like 10 here.
Right.
Of just trying to gauge what I thought was going to be the best home, and like what is a place that in my mind I can stick with forever. Because I know a lot of people don't think about esports that way, but the
Yeah.
reality is, like, picking this is similar to picking your partner in marriage. If you don't have the intent to ever pick anybody else, you're making this choice for life. You know, a lot of us are born into sports fandoms, like the Yankees or the Mets or the Knicks, you name it, by kind of birthright. Our family kind of gets us into it, and we're just there for life. And you don't think about it, it's just there. With esports, like, you know, my team going away now, you actively get to make that choice yourself.
Yeah.
And it's odd. Like, it's not normal. Like, most times with sports, it's made for you in a way. Or it's made self-consciously when you're a kid. But the weeks leading up to this have kind of solidified that I feel good with where things are at.
Awesome. I'm happy to hear that for you. Was it, I mean, I'm sure it was a difficult decision, but has anyone like helped kind of steer you in the decision that you made, help like give you support or insight to the decision?
I've had a lot of people reach out to say, hey, you really like should go here. You really shouldn't go here. There was a mix of opinions, but honestly, the people that I valued most were, one, Emily's opinion. Like, she knows me better than literally anybody else. In times where, like, back whenever Optic was leaving the LCS back in 2019 and I was lost, she kind of helped me navigate that initial process of finding 100 Thieves afterwards, and like just making sure that I took the space that I would need to be able to get there in a healthy way without rushing it, because if you rush into the decision, you can end up regretting it later on.
Exactly.
And a lot of those lessons filtered into this one. This was a little bit more complicated now due to where my situation in life is at now in terms of content creation, and this choice meaning potentially more than just like, hey, this isn't just the team that I want to support. Like, there's a possible chance of me one day joining the org. And she helped weigh heavily on that, because that's a decision that impacts all of our lives here. Honestly, your input was pretty massive. I know we talked about it a few times, and just kind of like, I know you're not as like deep into the LCS weeds as I am, but you were very much within like the esports, the gaming, the life, like the FGC community here. I know it's FGC says FGC community, but like I trust your opinion, and I trust there's a few others in the space that I've talked to on a consistent basis. My best friend Paul, who also does the podcast with me, like even though I know he has his inherent biases, he's able to set them aside and be very honest and real about portions of the conversation that I needed him to be, and it was really helpful. But also everybody just in general that reached out. Like I'm appreciative to every person that like is invested in this process in the same way that I am. It's wild. Like it's hard to describe how weird of a feeling it is, but it's fun at the same time.
No, I'm happy for you. Curious, who knows the answer? Like as of this very second, how many people know?
Two.
Just two.
Two. Emily being one of them. One person within the team that I am not going to also knows. Like they're the only two people that know at all.
So the team itself, like.
They're finding out now at the same time as everybody else. Yes.
Okay.
They might know now that I just said that that the team that didn't. Now they might know, but they're still finding out with everybody else.
Okay. And I'm wondering if I should ask this before or after knowing. I want to ask why, but
I can answer that both before and after.
Yeah, I'm
and
curious.
the reason I can give a general reason before.
Yeah.
Which was the thing that I woke up with 2 days ago, and it's very similar to college. I don't know how many people watching this or beyond have had the experience of being between two schools that you really want to go to. And I had that unique opportunity in college where both were very similar programs. I was already accepted. Everything was there. It was just I took one final trip with my parents. We drove 7 hours from Pennsylvania down to North Carolina and spent a day on each campus, feeling what it was like to be a student for each. And there was this moment after I got done at Methodist, which I ended up choosing over Campbell, that we got done with golf, and I was driving up to the cafeteria, which is just like this tiny drive, but it's up a massive hill. And halfway up there, I realized that it just felt right. It felt like home. And there was no logic to it. There's not like a bigger reason. Obviously, there are other reasons why it's in consideration in the first place. But one over the other, it just felt like home. And that feeling came earlier this week. Speaking of home, always around. But yeah, it feels like the spot to be.
Awesome. Ooh, I gotta ask, like, is the world ready to know? What's the decision?
I think they are. I think it's time. My home going forward is going to be Team Liquid.
Ah, I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, I know. They knew it too.
I knew it too. Let's go, Team Liquid. I have my own bias as well. I mean, they sponsored my friends in the Smash community. Shout outs to HBox, Ken, Chillin', and Shoot At. But super excited for you. They have honestly the best merch in my opinion out of any org.
100 Thieves was up there with that was one of the things that I remember, the rivalry between the two.
Yeah,
a lot of people didn't consider like 100 Thieves versus TL to be like a real rivalry. I kind of did because it felt very similar. You had TL using Star Wars and the Marvel jerseys.
Yeah.
You had 100 Thieves doing their thing with their own apparel and then like the Pokemon collabs and beyond. So like I always said the 100 Thieves was on top of the game in terms of apparel, but it was very clear that Team Liquid was always right there with them as well. I agree. Their apparel is just unmatched.
It's fire
out there. But I do want to shout out Carly over at FlyQuest though. They have some amazing stuff as well.
Yeah.
She designs everything there.
So, Team Liquid, how is this going to affect your content moving forward?
It's kind of a return to home in many ways, where for the last like split, it has been odd because I've just been covering the LCS from like a general fan point of view, which has been fun. Like co-streaming has been great, but like my passion has always come from the ability to shit talk other fans and just be rowdy with it, but also like try and convince people to like be on our side, because like one of my dreams has always been to sell out Madison Square Garden for my team with fans of that, similar to what K-Corp has done, similar to what other European orgs have done. We don't have that culture yet here in America.
Yeah.
And getting back on the path to feeling like I'm building towards something that is bigger than just me. Because I don't want it to be about, like, the ShyKnock brand's great, but that's fine. But, like, I want to grow something that's bigger than just me. And being a part of an org, or at least a part of a fandom, that can help me grow that, and I believe is also going to be bought into that idea based on everything that I've looked into over the last 4 months extensively, and then my experience beyond that, I feel good with it. I feel really, really good with it.
That's awesome. So that team backing you, like, do you think you'll be? Because I know you're a huge, like, advocate for content with the players, and you know, shouts to NA Tag Team, right?
Yep.
Yeah, NA Tag Team. Do you think you're gonna continue pushing, like, hey, you know, we need players to, like, you know, show some love to the fans. Like, you know, people miss the days where, like, their favorite player was always streaming. I mean, I'm an old school League player. I've been playing since beta. So, like...
Longer than me.
Yeah.
By a wide margin, longer than me.
Oh, my God. I remember TF was, like, his E. But, yeah, with, you know, Team Liquid, ShyKnock, like, do you think you could, like, push that further? Because I feel like NA Tag Team was sick, but I know not a lot of people... Well, not everyone was, like, on the content side of it. Yeah. So do you think with this org you could...
I hope so.
Okay.
Even if I can't for some reason, the biggest thing is I feel like I can be a kind of a good liaison for some people. Mm-hmm. That is like the intermediary that's, you know, not a player on the Rift or not a coach in the locker room, but can be somebody that's there that you feel that connection to, because I ultimately am a fan first over everything else, and you can sense that passion and that almost unhealthy dedication to something that fans will trust. That even if the players don't stream and even if the players don't buy into the idea of content, you can help fill that void yourself, or at least you know, the way I've always approached content and the goals behind it are obviously a little bit different than most other people in the space, but you give people something to believe in and they can follow along. Like, look at Cadril, look at Los Ratones. You give somebody a reason to believe, and just that little bit of emotional investment because they see that you care alongside of it, it can inspire others. It can inspire the players to do content, the coaches beyond, and other fans. It can inspire just groups of people to meet up, whether it's in New York or beyond. Like, you can be a beacon for other people to see the light and then take that in their own way and do their own thing and grow from it.
Awesome. Oof, I can't wait. Are you excited for this 2026 in general league content?
I'm scared. I'm a little bit nervous because, like, there is this element of, like, I am kind of going into somebody else's home.
Yeah.
Which in esports has always been a thing of, like, you know, if you get big enough, you start your own org. It's rarely like you get big enough, you join somebody else's org with the intent of, like, making that part of your identity. But we're now at a time in esports, in my opinion, that we are resembling traditional sports, where the University of Alabama, for example, existed long before Nick Saban was there.
Right.
But now we know Nick Saban to be with Alabama, and he's a staple. You can imprint your name and your legacy onto something in your own way and add value to a community, to a culture that has existed for hundreds of years prior to you, if you do it right, and again, just give people something to believe in.
Well said. Oh my gosh. Team Liquid, ShyKnock. Can I curse? Let's fucking go. No, I'm super excited for you. I mean, I wish, you know, 4th place isn't that bad, but, you know.
The sad thing is they got 4th place to split again, so it's like, oh, man. And the nice thing, though, is that nobody can say that I'm joining like a bandwagon team, because there was a worry, like, even prior to this, I was predicting them to win lock-in tournament, and they didn't. And part of me, like, after the decision had come, I was like, thank God, I don't need to be called a bandwagon fan just because you're joining the best, like, the best team in the league. Like, that's not there, and there was never a worry about me joining Cloud9. So, like, that was not a worry. So I was like,
next year, then we're...
No, I don't plan on ever doing this again. I don't want to ever have to...
Team Liquid's getting first next year.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant in terms of how... I was like, dude, I don't need the Anero curse following me around in any way, shape, or form.
I know finding a home is, like, the thing that's most important in creating, like, you know, a legacy with said home. So, I mean, I'm still trying to recover from my FGC friends being, drowned from the whole CLG situation. So like, I know it's rough, but I feel like there's a beacon of hope shining into esports, especially in Tri-State. I want it to grow. We need more David ShyKnocks out. Oh, Liquid ShyKnocks out there, because you're a fan of sports, and for Vikings fans. So the fact that we're still Vikings fans, like
let's not talk about JJ. We don't need the 9 memes.
You have passion, and you said it well. Like you are a fan first, and we need more people to understand that like League is awesome as a spectator sport. Like it's not just about being in solo queue and into the Masters. Like there's great content out there, even just watching the events. But like, I mean, for me, getting back into it after all these years, I was like, forgot, like, oh yeah, LCS is a thing. Let me tune in, and I got sucked in. I'm like, oh wow, it's coming to World's coming to New York. Like, we need more people to be aware. Like, this is a game that's still alive and thriving.
Yep.
So,
it's in our home this year. It's in our territory. We have to make the absolute most of it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's all of my plans have kind of been in like 4-year terms of like trying to build up towards Worlds and NA. Mm-hmm. The fact that it's in New York this year.
The timing is like uncanny, right?
It's this year weirdly has felt just everything feels like it's to a certain extent lining up well. That I'm hoping obviously this year goes well, but into the future. I mean, you can ask Emily whenever we got married. She's like, how do you feel? I said, I'm ready to start on a journey that literally doesn't end until I die.
Right.
And like the same mentality goes here of like, I'm ready to embark on a journey that I don't know where it's going to take me. I don't know what the future is going to look like or how big or small this will be. No, I have no clue. Nobody knows.
Right.
But I'm so excited about what's to come and always will be.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for Team Liquid. I don't think obviously they made the right decision in my opinion, my bias, but I don't think they understand the potential behind someone like you. And I know you can do great things. It's be a good year for sure, not just for League, but Team Liquid's brand as a whole. So super excited for everything. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like a decision like this, like especially in a more niche like world of esports, like it can be daunting to like tie your name to something and like, all right, is this the right decision? Is it gonna stick? But I feel like this, as you say, like all the stars are aligning. This could be the year where we're gonna change the look of like Tri-State esports. So super excited for you.
I mean, I got closing words if you want me to give them.
Go ahead.
Let's get this show on the road. Let's get it done.
Go, my man.
Thank you, man.
So shout out to Emily.
Yo.
Yay! I called it. The puppies
She
and I are
did
proud of you.
hi.
Mwah. Puppies and I are proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Of course.
I was also super nervous. I kept fumbling my words.
Dude, you're fine.
Guys, that actually was like perfect.
Really, what do you think?
It was good. I mean, I opened the dog thing, dude.